rabbi himself. And even how experienced as musicians are, just like the rest of us, we never know what to expect. So coming up to the heart of the ceremony here, so I won't try to bore you with my blathering too much longer, but I do have a couple more pages though, so get comfortable. So we're here, we're honoring, Earth as our mother, but and we all love our moms, and we love Mom Earth, but today is also the time has come that we need to achieve a new maturity. We need to accept our place as adults, entering into a true partnership of equals with our Earth, not only as mother but lover. And with goddesses, it's okay. It's not like gross or anything like that. And with goddesses also, she's not gonna get jealous if anyone does want to get married but has a special sweetie or significant other. Earth won't take it out on that person. But we need to not only take all that we must from the Earth, but we need to consciously partner with the Earth and work in harmony with all life, and invite in new forms of cooperation and true Earth justice. And so, many of us would even question whether marriage, as an institution, is even something that we even really want to support. I mean, there is definitely aspects of it that are vestiges of outmoded patriarchy and ideas of ownership, and which I'm not for. But on the other hand, no one can travel alone through the dark night of the soul. We all need deep friendships and helpers through the winding road of our lives, through sickness and health, good times and sudden misfortunes. And we're very lucky is the need to escape the protective restrictions of childhood and experience the dangerous and alluring pleasures of freedom. But during this period, we have an underdeveloped understanding of the consequences of our actions. As a species, these actions are having terrible, tragic consequences upon ourselves and all life on this planet. The philosophy of endlessly accelerating growth is similar to that of a cancer cell, so we must fundamentally rethink and redesign every aspect of our economic and political systems to be in greater harmony with all life. We need decisions that are based on compassion and nurturing living beings and communities in long-term sustainability, rather than greed, power, and domination. We are in a period of tragic species extinction, ecosystem destruction, global disruption of the natural systems that human civilizations have evolved to depend upon, and the snowballing effect of climate change is unleashing unprecedented amounts of superstorms, drought, wildfires, floods, and oddly enough, even this cold spring that we're experiencing. And over time, we're threatened with floods in all of our coastal areas, melting glaciers that provide drinking water for billions of people and will not be replenished if they melt entirely. And even the ability, global warming is potentially curtailing our ability to grow food to feed ourselves. At the same time as we need to stop burning fossil fuels to avoid the worst aspects of global warming, we also are running out of fossil fuels, and so it's getting harder and harder to get those. And so we have to do things like blow up whole mountains to get the coal, or boil the sludge out of the ground to get the oil out of the tar sands, or drill for oil 5 miles underneath the ocean, which has horrible consequences. And the idea that fracking could be our savior, because it's natural gas, means that we are actually having fracking happen in almost every small town in America, if that's really going to be the way that we are going to get our energy source. So we really have to full on go to renewable energy, clean energy, and even that takes resources to create those systems, but at least we'll be investing in our future. And oh my gosh, you know what? I ran out of time. I didn't write the rest of the ceremony. So, what the heck? This is a native plant garden. So I'm just going to wing it here. and just say that as dire as the situation is, and it is very dire, the more we look around, there are people doing actions in every community, every city, every small town, every suburb to change the way we are doing things. And there's so much to be hopeful for, and so many of the changes that we need to make to be a more sustainable, compassionate, socially just species. We already know how to do those things. And so if you take away any messages from this blathering on, it's to not lose hope, and to realize that our actions matter, and that our actions are critical, and that we can do this. And not only is the transition to being a more sustainable world things we have to do, it's the things that we want to do. We can build a world where joy and compassion are the hallmarks of every decision in every community. And so it's so easy to get discouraged and feel like these are too big of problems for us to take on. But I really want us to all realize that we can consciously commit to partnering with the earth and building a world that works for all of us. And so the kind of prayer that I was going to say for this part of the thing was something like universe, help us all to be worthy of the challenge that is in front of us, to help us to be creative, help us to be energetic, help us to be bold, help us to be gentle, help us to care and keep on caring, and to keep on working towards building a better world in any way we want. Whatever our issue is, whether it's social justice, giving people the freedom to be whoever they want to be, or environmental issues, anti-war issues, human rights, all these things, whatever your passion is, will magically become the way that you help to save the world. And so universe, help us make it so. And thank you, universe, for giving us the tools that we need and the joys that we have and the beauty in the world to keep us inspired for the decades ahead. And so, in that spirit, I want about to ask folks to all right, let's all take a deep breath and center ourselves and realize that the awesome undertaking we're about to make, if people choose to make it, which is to marry our earth, our beautiful earth, our wonderful earth. So we don't have time for everyone to do individual vows so much, but you can hold it in your head and in your hearts, but I will do a little thing, and anyone who feels so moved, when I do the question, feel free to respond, and then at the end here, after we've sealed the deal, I want to encourage each one that feels that they would like to come up to the earth for a moment and a little bit consummate the marriage. If you want to hug the earth, hug the earth. You want to kiss the earth, kiss the earth. It's pretty clean. Well, at least parts of her, so.
There you go.
So I would say to each of you that feels ready, do you promise to consciously and intentionally and freely, without duress, to love and to honor and to cherish and to protect the earth? And do you, if you do, and to do that in the most conscious way, to say, I am going to consciously, intentionally live intimately with a relationship with Lover Earth for the rest of my life, if you are ready to make that commitment right now, then say with me, I do. I do. All right, I pronounce you all married to the earth, and I encourage each of us to take a moment. There's a few of us, so just a moment, to one by one go up and kiss the bridegroom, our Mother, Father, Earth. I'll be first.
Don't make it hardcore.
She likes loving any which way.
Is that it?
Come on, you can do it, Justin. Yeah, Justin.
It's my wife.
She's mine now.
That's like, it's turning into... Never mind. Very sweet.
Other Africa. I know, I'm big sectarian.
Okay.
Did everyone go?
Is everyone who's ready to go? Okay. Thank you. Okay. And just as a final benediction, first I want to thank everyone for coming and participating, and I hope as you come away from this experience feeling a renewed sense of commitment to doing what you can to make a more beautiful world. We also have food that's ready or about to be ready for us over at 1104. So we're going to try to have a little bit of a procession. If whoever wants to do that, we're going to try to, because I want to get a little bit of footage of a little crowd of us just walking to this building across the street here. So if you guys don't mind, and then one person is going to stay behind and watch our stuff, and we'll be back to grab it in a second. But
Very beautiful.
so. Yeah, the Earth's definitely coming with. We're not gonna leave the bride.
Rana, that's your picture.
Thank you. So many of the wedding chicks and
Yeah, can somebody follow us? And give us footage of us?
Yeah, I was running a little late.
See, I don't know where I'm walking, but at least I know this one. We're gonna go to 1104. We got a bunch of vegetarian food. Food's over there. It's just gonna get out of the fridge. But then we're back for.
Is he gonna leave all the equipment here? Who's taking care of the equipment?
I have to stay here.
You're gonna stay here? Okay.